Hello, Planeswalker. Welcome to One Pack Magic, where we open one pack of magic cards. Because I don't have any candy to hand out for trick-or-treaters. In any case, we got Duskmourn House of Horrors. There's a lot of horror going on there. So let's see what kind of we can get into, get out of, get around. But are really always spiraling towards destiny. Alright. Here. Oh! We got some signed art. Ghost Vacuum by David Szabo. That's a good little gift from the Great Pumpkin. Should be the... Okay, that's that one. That's for later. Alright. Starting off with Vicious Clown. Doing a red human clown. 2/3, whenever another creature you control with power 2 or less enters, Vicious Clown gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Alright. Shepherding Spirits. 4 white spirit, 4/5 with flying, and planecycling 2 discard, search your library for plane, reveal it, and then shuffle. Reveal it, put it in your hand and shuffle. Alright. Grab the prize. Go ahead. Take your prize. 1 in a red sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards. If the discarded card wasn't a land card, grab the prize, deals 2 damage to each opponent. Spectral Snatcher. Just snatches those specters. 4 black spirit, 6/5. Ward, discard a card. Whenever the creature becomes the target of a spell or ability and opponent controls, counter it unless that player discards a card. Swamp Cycling for 2. If you need it. Oh, we got a door. We got a room. Underwater Tunnel and Slimy Aquarium. Underwater Tunnel is blue. When you unlock this door, surveil 2. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put any number of them into your graveyard, and the rest on top of your library in any order. And Slimy Aquarium is 3 and a blue. Whenever you lock this door, manifest dread. Then put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Basically, you take a creature. I think you take the top card, put it down. It's a 2/2 creature, unless otherwise noted. Malevolent Chandelier. Yeah, that looks pretty malevolent. It is a 6-drop artifact construct. 4/4 flying. 2, put target card in the graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Activate only as a sorcery. Ooh, that's pretty good. Belmerk Leech. Bleh. 1 and a black leech. 2/2. Pretty strong leech. Eerie. Not Erie, Indiana, just Erie. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, each opponent you loses 1 life. Ooh, that sounds pretty nasty. Fear of Imposters. It's a legitimate fear. 1 blue enchantment creature, Nightmare. 3/2 flash. When Fear of Imposters enters, counter target spell, its controller manifests dread. Player looks at the top 2 cards of the library. 2 cards of the library. 1 on top of the battlefield is a 2/2 creature, other end of the graveyard. You can cast it if it's a creature at any time. Rite of the Moth. Well, someone's got to be right. 1 white black sorcery. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. If a creature with a finality counter would die, exile it instead. That'll do it. Flashback 3 white black. Wow. Patchwork Beastie. Oh, kind of cute. Single green artifact creature beast. 3/3 with Delirium. Patchwork Beastie can't attack or block unless there are 4 or more card types on 1 cards in your library and your graveyard. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may mill a card. Betrayal's Bargain. 1 in a red instant. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice a creature or enchantment or pay 2. Betrayer's Bargain deals 5 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Oh! We got a showcase art of Aberrant Oculus. 2 in a blue, 5/5. As an additional cost to cast a spell, exile 6 cards from your graveyard. Flying, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, Manifest Dread. Ooh, that's pretty spooky. Oh, yep, okay, there's a land. And finally we got Possessed Goat. Aw, poor Billy. Single white goat, 1/1. 3, discard a card, put 3 1/1 counters on Possessed Goat, and it becomes a black demon. In addition to its other colors and types, activate only once. Oh. Alright. Let's do the rundown. Possessed Goat. Actually, that's pretty good. If you can keep him alive long enough to turn him into 4/4 demon. Oh yeah, but then again, your opponent's probably going to be gunning for him anyway because of all that. Each opponent's upkeep, so if you're playing multiplayer, this one's pretty good. But single player, not so much. It's not bad. I mean, yes, 6 cards from your graveyard, so you can't exactly play it early game, but that's pretty good. So technically, this is a 3 red card. If you want to just pay the 2 instead of sacrifice. Well, I guess you can sacrifice an enchantment you don't need anymore. There's always that. It's not hard. Well, obviously with its single green, you want to play it first. But, well, I mean, you can mill a card. So you can try to get him into play quicker. That's not a bad deal. Not great, not bad. This one's good. Again, you know, finality counter, they get exiled, so you got to be careful with that creature you bring back. That's Do you really want to counter one creature to get an advantage of another creature? Well, I mean, I guess if they're playing like a 5/5, you counter it and they only play like a 2/2. So, but they can bring it into play later. I like this one, especially whenever enchantment you control enters or you pull unlock a room. Each one takes 1. That is beautiful. It's a good way to get some cards back that you need, like spells and sorceries, and then you can play, you know, search your deck for X and bloop, up there it is. And so that's pretty good. Not a bad door. Not a bad room. Not great. It's alright. You know, get it out first round. That one's good, especially if your opponent wants to target them. You know. Oh, really? Well, you gotta get rid of a card first. Each opponent. Yeah, I mean, it's like discard a card, gain 2 cards, and if you don't get rid of a land, which, you know, the way this set is graveyard manipulation, you can get anything. Be able to deal 2 damage to anybody. It's alright. I mean, yeah, it's a 4/5 flyer, but it's very expensive. So apparently it was made that way just for plane cycling, which is kind of silly. Number 9 creature you control, power 2 less enters. Not a bad deal. If you got a weenie deck, boom, there you go. There's your champion. Alright, MVP for me, I'd say it's the Balmurk Leech. I mean, seriously. I mean, the rooms are enchantments, so every time you put a room in or complete a room, you deal damage. Boom. It's the perfect addition to a I don't know, what would you call it? An architecture deck? What would you call a rooms deck? Rooms to go. There we go. That's what we're going to call it. Hashtag not sponsored. In any case, that is Duskmourn. Lots of houses. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a magical day.